Hey guys, it's Daira with your Short and Sweat workout. Today I have an EMOM for you. You're gonna need a little bit of resistance, okay? And if you remember, an EMOM means every minute on the minute. We're gonna be performing 4 different movements, 15 repetitions, and we can add on movements as you need. Before we do that though, let's warm up, okay? So we're gonna start off with some leg swings. You can put your hand up against your wall. I'm gonna use my couch right here, okay? So my leg's gonna be, toes gonna be up. I'm gonna swing that leg forward and back, okay? Just really open up those hips, get those legs ready for movement. We'll do this for about 30 seconds. Good, we can start thinking about how tough this workout's gonna be and how much fun we're gonna have. Okay, we got legs and upper body, okay? Good, let's go ahead, you can face the other way and we're gonna get that opposite leg. Some of the movements we're doing today are basic movements and they're not combo moves, so it's gonna be a really good testing for strength. So I challenge you, you can add on the resistance. If you have 10 to 15 pound dumbbells, I would go ahead and grab them, but have that your lighter set there just in case. Or if you don't have dumbbells, remember you could fill your water bottles with sand to give you a little bit more resistance, okay? Now let's get those arms. We're gonna start with our palms facing down, okay? Palms down. Gonna take that right hand all the way up in the air, push that left hand back, and then we're just gonna switch, okay? Really open up those shoulders and chest because we have overhead presses today and we have some dips. Good, about 30 more seconds here. Really try to open up a little bit more. You can press those arms all the way back past perpendicular. You can see as I'm moving here, I'm going past my body, okay? Good job, guys. Okay, now the first movement up today, my favorite, squats, all right? So let's quick go over the movement. Squats, you're gonna start with your feet shoulder width apart. I'm gonna grab my dumbbells, okay? Because I wanna add some resistance today. I wanna get stronger. I know you wanna get stronger. I'm gonna hold my resistance up on my shoulders, my feet, shoulder width apart, okay? I have my weight placed on my whole foot, but as I sit back like I'm sitting in a chair, my hips go back, knees bend, tracking right over the toe, push up through your heels, squeeze your bottom, all right? Are you guys ready? We have to get at least 15 squats in 1 minute, all right? Here we go. Now, I picked the number 15 because whatever modification you do, whether you're not holding any weight, whether you're adding a lot of weight, this is a movement that to get 15 reps should take you about 40 to 45 seconds, which leaves you 15 seconds or so to rest. Good, and as you build in through these reps and sets, we can add on, okay? Good, whew. That wasn't so bad, right? Okay. So the next movement, if you're still going, keep going, but you should be able to see me. Keep your head up with those squats. The next movement we're gonna do is overhead press. So we're gonna be nice and planted into the floor. We're gonna press those weights straight up over your head and down to your shoulders. Okay, we're gonna get this 15 times. We still got about 5 seconds here to get your breath. Okay, we're gonna move in to that overhead press. Get those arms up, straight up to the ceiling and back down. Good, keep that core tight. So think about keeping your belly pulled in. You can even think about squeezing your butt, squeezing your quads, okay? Just because we're moving our upper body does not mean that we should not be engaging our lower body. Good. 15, you can go at your own pace. If you're going faster, that's perfectly fine, okay? Good. Okay, now we got about 20 seconds. If you're still going, you might wanna think about reducing the weight on that one next set, okay? That is a smaller muscle. This next movement we're gonna be doing is a deadlift. I'm gonna show you from the side. Feet about shoulder width apart. This movement, we're gonna drive the weight to the back of your feet, to your heels, bringing that weight right to the middle of the foot, standing up, squeezing your bottom, okay? Here we go. 15 of these guys. This is one of my favorite movements. It teaches a lot of that hip hinge. It can really, some people say, it could be a dangerous movement. It is dangerous if it's done wrong, right? So with light weight and with good instruction, keeping that abdominals tight, squeezing those buns on the way up, it protects your low back and it builds that strength so that it actually decreases your risk of injury, okay? Having those muscles to be strong. Okay, the next movement, we're gonna be down on the floor. We're gonna be getting 15 dips. Now, I'm gonna use my weights for a little bit of extra room to do those dips. Your feet are gonna be up, bottom off the ground, just like that. Letting those elbows drop back and back up. Okay, we're getting 15. Okay, the second round, I'm gonna show you a little modification that you can do. You could also do this on a really sturdy chair, maybe your coffee table at home. Okay. I think I have shown it on my couch too. Sometimes you just you don't have that option, especially, you know, like traveling for work. If maybe you're doing this in your hotel room. Okay, this can be easily done on the floor. Whew, those arms are burning. Good job, guys. Okay, we got about 20 seconds. Okay, and I want you to think about this next round because we have 3 rounds. So with this next one, you can think, can I add more resistance and stay at the same weight? Or do I need to increase my weight and stay at the same reps, okay? So it's your choice, what you can do. Here we go, we're going 15 squats. Good, I'm gonna talk to you guys about your depth. I'm gonna show you from the side here, okay? A modification can simply be not going past parallel. That's still gonna have some great benefits to you, okay? But obviously, if you can, if you're able, you can go past parallel here, okay? That means your hip crease is below your knees. Remember to squeeze those buns, guys. I know you get sick of me saying it, but it's super, super important, okay? Good. After you get your 15, shake it out. Okay, we're going back into that overhead press. Okay, I wanna see, I'm gonna try to get maybe 17 reps, right? Because it was a little bit easier for me. I only have 5-pound dumbbells, okay? So I don't have any added resistance here. So that's gonna be my improvement for myself this set. Let's go, guys. Almost there. Okay, we should be wrapping it up here, 10 seconds. So you got a little bit of rest before we move on to those deadlifts. Whew. Ooh, I barely made it, okay? All right, we're going back into that deadlift, okay? Add a little bit more resistance if you're able, or increase the repetitions, all right? I wanna see some nice flat backs in our deadlifts, okay? Keep a strong, engaged tummy and back. Here we go. I like to keep my gaze just about 4 to 5 feet in front of me, keeping my neck in a nice neutral position. That's especially important when your load, the weight, the resistance, increases. Nice work, guys. Whew, good. Take a little break as you finish up here. We're gonna move into those dips, okay? Now, if it doesn't feel stable for you to do the dips with the weights behind you, you can do them with your hands on the floor, just like this, okay? I like to have my fingers pointing towards my toes, and you can do the same thing. It's just, it's not as big of a range of motion, all right? Here we go, 15 dips. Okay, now, if you wanna take it up a notch, I promised you can extend one leg, okay, and go into that dip. Thinking about squeezing that quad, squeezing that belly. Good, and you wanna make sure you get both sides here. Nice job, guys. Whew, we're through 2 rounds here. Keep going if you're finishing on those dips, okay? We have some time. Grab a little drink if you have time here. We're going back to our squats. Okay, this time, add some repetitions or add weight as you're able. Okay, I'm gonna stick to 15 here. I can feel my legs and lungs are starting to burn here, okay? Here we go, guys, 15 of them or more if you're an all-star today. So I like to think about fitness levels, you know, in a fun way. I do a program called Hy-Vee Kids Fit. And so we do rookie level, pro, and all-star. So of course, some of you are all-stars, some of you are pros, but it's okay to be a rookie. And it's okay to start with movement where you are able to start and then work on improving. Good. And sometimes that's why I love our short and sweat workouts, because I mean, what better way to get better than in your own home, right? Okay, you got about 15 seconds, you should be finishing up. Okay, because we're gonna go right into those overhead presses. So we're gonna get those arms ready, get those weights up by your shoulders. In 3, 2, 1, here we go, overhead press. Can you get 15? Are you starting to feel that fatigue? Okay, this is our 3rd round. We only have 1 more after this. I want you to really think about stacking your bones as your weights all the way up over your head. Okay, that means those shoulders, hips, knees. I want you to feel strong when you press that weight, okay? And especially when you're in that locked out position up top. Good job, guys. Ooh, my arms are feeling it. Okay, now remember, you can always grab a drink as you get your break here. We got about 15 seconds. We're gonna move into our 3rd set of deadlifts. Okay, again, adjust as you need to if you need to scale back. Okay, listen to your body, listen to yourself. Here we go. If you don't like to count your repetitions, you could also just go until I go and stop when I stop, right? Okay, I understand we all have days that counting is just one more thing we have to do, right? And that's why I'm here, to tell you when to stop and go, right? Good. Keep going if you're going. We got 18 seconds here. Okay, so think about this next one. We're moving into those dips. We're gonna be down on the floor. I'm gonna be using my weights again just to get a little extra range of motion, okay? If you want, extend that foot, guys. I wanna see you guys get better, okay? Get ready, here we go. Whew. Those arms, the back of the arms, can you guys feel that, right? Those are your triceps. You're getting stronger, all right? We have 1 more round, all right? We're gonna start back at the top. We have our last set of squats. I wanna see you focus on depth, okay? I wanna see those hips try to get below the knee, okay? So the hip crease below the knees, okay? If you need to reduce the weight, that's fine. Okay, if you also need a target under you, you could put a small chair Maybe you have a kid's chair here. Here we go. Okay, to help you get low and there to catch you in case you fall, right? Whew. Whew, my legs, shake them out, guys, okay? If you're still going, you got 20 seconds here, okay, to give it your all. And then we got our last set of overhead press, okay? Whew, 10 seconds, get ready, guys, okay? Finish up here, and we're starting our overhead presses in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Ooh, how many of you guys getting? I think I got 20 that time. Oh my goodness, okay? Keep going, you still got 20 seconds. You should be wrapping up here just so that we can focus on our deadlifts. All right, we got deadlifts and we got our dips left, all right? Then we got a little finisher. So I love when we can do combination movements that get your heart rate up a little bit higher, but I do love these solid movements that can help you focus on building some strength. Okay, here we go. But I would be lying if I didn't say that I like to just have a nice, tough workout that makes me sweat. And so that finisher is gonna do that for us. Okay, and then we got a little bit of a stretch for you. Now these deadlifts, they're gonna help strengthen that back side of your body, okay? Remember, got your hamstrings, your glutes, and your low back, okay? We got our last movement here, okay? Let's really focus on our triceps, okay? How many can you get? I'll try for 18 this time. Here we go, guys. Right, teeny tiny muscles, those triceps. Keep going if you got it. We still got 25 seconds. Okay, if you are done, go ahead and join me standing up. Maybe grab a quick drink. Okay, now we worked some different muscles today. We worked our legs, our quads, hamstrings, glutes, but we also worked our shoulders, a little bit of our chest with those dips, and then also our triceps. So I want to really focus and get your heart rate up here with a 1-minute finisher. Now, these finishers, I try to link it back to improving your cardiac capacity, your aerobic capacity, so that you can perform better as you continue some of these at-home workouts. So this one's gonna get the heart rate up really high because I wanna see how many squats or jump squats, okay, you can get in 60 seconds. So squats, you can do simply no weight. I want to go no weight, and I want you to do it continuous for the full minute. If you're able, I want to see if you can join me with a jump squat, looking just like this. Okay? Are you guys ready? Get set. Here we go. The whole time, guys, we're moving for the whole minute. I know those legs are burning. "20 seconds, guys. Three, 2, and break. Give yourself a little pat on the back. That was tough, right? But you lived to tell about it. So let's finish up with a little cool down stretch. I call this the runner stretch. So I'm gonna take my left leg in front and I'm gonna wrap my right leg around it. I'm gonna let my chest come down towards my right toe, okay? Almost like we're doing that deadlift, right? So with that movement, you should be feeling that stretch, keeping your weight on that left leg so you can feel that stretch through your left glute and down in through the side of your body. This is one of my all-time favorite stretches. As it starts to feel a little bit better, you can even drop more into it. But if that does not feel good, definitely stay up here, okay? 2 more breaths here. Good, slowly come out of it. Good, unwrap those legs. Now let's keep that right leg stationary. We're gonna cross that left in the front, okay? And we're deadlifting down, right? Keeping our low back, stomach engaged. And we're dropping down. Keeping that weight on that back foot, that's your right foot. Good, you should be feeling that stretch through the right glute and hamstring. Nice job, guys. As it starts to stretch out here, if you are able, you can go down a little bit lower. Good. Every body is built a little differently, so you know, as my muscles, I can start to feel a little bit through the side of my calves as well, you know. It's good to pay attention to those things. It can help us steer away from injuries. It also can help us to know, hey, that doesn't feel good, let's not do that, right? Good, take another deep breath. Good, let it out and come all the way back up. Whew. You guys, that was a good workout today. I'm proud of you for sticking with it, and I hope to see you back really soon for your next short and sweat workout.